Guys, today we're going to be looking at ZICO. We've managed to get his loan card, which obviously we've got to give a try out because he is 1.3 million of an SBC that's going to be interesting to see. Is he worth it or is he not? So the basics of him: 5-star, 91 rated, right-footed, 5'8" high, medium, and he is mostly explosive with cam, centre mid or centre forward. Terms of the card, looking phenomenal. 92 on the shooting's always good, 91 passing, dribbling, good composure, agility, balance is nice, pace is good, defensively and physically not quite there. He has got the dead ball plus, which is very good if you don't already have it in your team. We have then got incisive pass, tiki-taka, flair, technical and travella as the others, and he does have a Centurion's version. With that Centurion's version, if I can find wherever my mouse is, he has got 92 rated and it is predominantly just an inform. That is coming in 1 million coins more than this version. So let's jump him into the team and see what ZICO can do for us. So seeing him as the outlet now, we've got Drogba in pursuit. Let's see what he can do in terms of keeping the ball. Lovely little 1-2 with Mbappe, finds him back. Again with another one. Mbappe lost it, ZICO didn't lose it. Into his feet again, looking for some sort of out. Can we find an Mbappe run? Decent. Like I say, with any sort of card like this, naturally they're going to be very meta relevant. 1.3 mil for a card that is 5'5", Brazilian, 91 rated, naturally very good in the game, is always going to be an absolute winner in my eyes. And again, he has that offset, looking for the through ball. Can we go back to him? What I would like is a free kick. Just showing you the dead ball plus. It's such a good playstyle plus to have on at least one of your cards. It doesn't have to be on everybody, as naturally you can only choose one player to have free kicks, corners, all of that jazz. But it is a very, very good playstyle if you can imagine to get one at the very minimum. We saw Madison with it. We've got, I want to say, team of the group stage, Rodrigo's got it. Pretty sure he does. So if you've already got one of them cards, it isn't necessarily the be-all and end-all for him because naturally he has a lot more to offer than just a free kick, but it is a nice bonus to have somebody that has that level of free kicks as well. Just adds extra to the line. So I'll show you on a corner because naturally we get them more than we do free kicks. So we have a look at the dead ball plus. Obviously you can see the line a hell of a lot more. He's going to try and bring the keeper out. That's always lovely, but he's left it open. Allison with the big save, but it is always nice to have that. It's more beneficial on your free kicks more than anything, as naturally you can see a lot more and see where that line's going. This is going to be the perfect opportunity if you want to hit it for the outside here, maybe get a run in. There is lots of things that you can do with it unless you kind of just know the angle. Seeing it forward, can we find another ZICO run? On the inside, every time he chooses, he gets the absolute right one. Half the time I would have gone on the outside there, so literally he's picked the 2 times I went inside instead. Into his feet, looking for a turn, but on the defense is absolutely on him. Pings into him, holds the out, finds the finesse, and ZICO in the box. That is what we want from him. Lovely left foot, gets himself in the perfect position, and gets himself back into the game. In terms of playmaker, he's been absolutely phenomenal at just getting the ball forward. Is this guy? Come on, this guy playing? I feel cheap. We've had a pretty good game. It looks like he's probably back on now. See if we can get a little turn out of him then. Lovely left foot, lovely left stick. In fact, until Varane's involved, and we just hate Varane in this game. ZICO finding an option though, gets a wicked strike on him for a midfielder. If you've not necessarily got yourself a Zidane or anybody like that, then he's going to be the perfect one to go with it. Is he knowing that we're going there? He does know we're going there, doesn't he? Big whip out into Llorente's foot, goes for the volley that was going nowhere and nearly getting the spill up. Lovely, little one again. Oh, that's a dead ball. Going trying to find ZICO on that final ball through. And again, little one to him, finds the open, little ball roll again, into the little 5-star, ball roll across, and it's a great tackle from Moreno. Last ditch if I've ever seen it. Little dink over, he's just getting in that final touch. This guy is absolutely squirming for the ball now. And he didn't want it. So if we're going into the overall for ZICO then, he's currently coming in, has he dropped any more? 1.08 on the price of him. As you can imagine, as we go kind of just what day we're on, the 17th. If we look just a little bit before, we can see at the crossplay he was on 1.4. Ever since the leak, he has dropped literally nearly 400 to 500,000 coins. SBC itself is coming in at 1.4 now. That potentially goes up and down depending on the level of golds that you need and naturally the price of them. That just has a whole load of things. So it could drop down to like 1, 2, 1, 3 if the market starts to go lower. Naturally, we don't have stuff in packs, so it's going to raise the market even more, especially when we do have Henry and ZICO both out now, as well as Hullet, Zidane, Mbappe, Eusebio. There's a lot of big SBCs out. Naturally, we need 89, 288s, 387s, an 86, 85 team of the week, and an 83 team of the week, and then the middle ones, which is absolutely fine. In terms of the card himself, brilliant. Love the card. It's a great addition to the Brazilian icons. Whenever you look at all of these icons together, you got Pele, R9, Ronaldinho, Garrincha, Jairzinho, Carlos Alberto, Kaká. There is a lot of heavy names, and ZICO fits himself right into this fold nice and properly. And naturally, they are some of the most sought out icons you can possibly get. The only thing I have whenever it comes to completing these sort of icon SBCs, other than someone like Maldini, who is completely end game no matter what centre back, I feel like it's harder for the attackers. Yes, I do think ZICO, you could probably play with this card right through team of the season and still be fine. Naturally, you probably won't because you want to try out the better attackers as much as possible, and naturally he's gonna get more upgrades from a 92. But in terms of this one, you can get them in icon upgrades still. So it's something you've always got to remember when it comes to someone like the Hullet, for obviously the Winter Wildcard. If you look at a Thunderstruck Dalglish, they are one-offs. Once you don't do them, they are gone. You can only get their base version again. Naturally, Hullet is necessarily lower than his base, but Dalglish wasn't. Whereas somebody like a Eusebio, a Maldini, a Zidane, well, not even a Zidane's right as well. You technically could have packed the 95, but you can't get that one on the market. ZICO, Maldini, and obviously Eusebio, you can still buy or pack in upgrade packs. So it's always something to consider when putting in such an amount of coins or SBC fodder to this SBC. That being said, you whack the Hunter on him and he's absolutely brilliant in front of goal. 97 on the pace, 97 shooting. Across the board, it is phenomenal stats. He's just a perfect Brazilian. He's got the shooting, the pace, the passing, the dribbling. Everything is absolutely spot on. The 5-5, he's just an easy 10 out of 10 for me. There's not much more to say, but let me know down below if you're going to complete him. Peace.